Daisy, another grand final. What's the feeling like this time around?
Oh, just excitement. Just disappointment of losing last one, and then hungry to go a step further, but you've got to get back there first. And there's so much work that goes into that and so many variables. Just proud of our group that we've been able to put in the work and earn the opportunity to have another crack.
Does it raise the pressure going into this week?
Oh, not for me personally. I don't think so. If anything, I think it, makes you realise that losing them isn't the end of the world. I mean, we lost one not even 12 months ago, and sun came up and we all turned back up at pre-season training with the attitude of wanting to get better, and that's landed us here. So, it's kind of like one of those things. If you want to win one, you've got to be prepared to feel that hurt and disappointment of losing one, and we've done that now. And whilst it's not the result you want, it's not the end of the world. And it's just a new year. We're not even a new year actually, but a new team and a new opportunity. So it's kind of like hard to manufacture anything off the back of losing the other one. It just feels like a new season, and we can't wait to take the opportunity that we've got.
Can you almost use it as an advantage, coming so close, not quite getting there? Does it burn hungrier than ever? Nah,
I really don't think so. Like, we're up against an opposition that will be reeling, having lost in a prelim to us last year, and I'm sure they're feeling disappointment and a hunger to go one step further than that. So it's not an advantage. Nothing's kind of gifted to you. We've got to go out there on Sunday and play a better game of footy than them, I feel like. So that's where all our energy's going, not necessarily trying to draw things out of the past.
Comparison is kind of human nature, though, isn't it? Like, can you
for you guys.
For us. Can you compare, I guess, we had this session on a Monday, I was going to say last year too, it was only a few months ago now, and it was all about, that we were there. Can you compare the preparations? Like, do you feel more equipped, as you say, having been there before?
Well, it doesn't hurt to have had the experience, I suppose, to have been there and gone through the week of grand final week and all of that kind of thing. So, yeah, it all adds to your experiences as a team and as individuals. So I guess it doesn't hurt your chances, but it's honestly, I haven't spent much energy at all kind of thinking, now what did we do last grand final Monday and what should we do tomorrow? Like, it's just about preparing ourselves as best we can now and enjoying all the little moments and opportunities along the way. Like, we had a great training session this morning, reviewed the preliminary final game against North, and turned an eye to Brisbane, and then we get together tomorrow night as well. Just trying to take every little opportunity in the week and ride the emotions, and then go out there and give it our best on Sunday arvo.
There's every chance it's going to be quite hot there. Obviously being Brisbane, I think we're heading for about 30 degrees.
Isn't it?
Do you do anything differently in a training sense on that front?
Like the good old days of AFLW? No, not really. Like, other than hopefully good old Melbourne weather turns on a bit of heat. Like, what else can we do, really? We're a bit at the mercy of Mother Nature and Melbourne's lovely weather. I think it's snowing where I'm from, back home here in Victoria right now, but that's an uncontrollable for us. You prepare yourself. We've trained in a bit of heat over the journey. They'll be playing in the same conditions. It's just turn up and play as best we can, and the conditions is something both teams will be dealing with out of our control, so better off spending our energy on things we can control.
There's been a lot of talk about the venue, the freshly laid surface. Is that a concern at all, and when will you get a run on it before?
Oh, we can't wait. Brand new venue. From what Brisbane have put out, it looks like a beautiful facility. Again, can't control where we're playing. We're just very grateful to have the opportunity to play in a grand final, and if it's been ticked off by the AFL, I think Jessie and Marcus, two of our footy ops people, are heading up there this week just to make sure we know where we're heading in terms of on the day, no surprises, all of that kind of thing. But we don't mind. Good patch of grass somewhere in Australia to go out and play in a grand final on. Let's do it.
So you don't think there should be a set venue for the grand final?
I haven't really thought about it. I think it's just been in the history of the comp. The highest finishing team has earned the right to host, and that's what Brisbane's gone and done. So we'll go up and enjoy christening their home facility, hopefully.
That was the word I was going to use. Actually. Have you ever christened a a venue before? Because you would have played at
No.
all and sundry grounds over the years, I would imagine, in all kinds of facilities, and to have something shiny and new.
I can't think of an example where we have, but yeah, like honestly, we're just that excited for the opportunity to compete against Brisbane, who we respect so much, and have had some great games against in recent history. So yeah, grand final and another crack at them. I honestly couldn't care where it was.
North threw everything they had at you, but you held really strong. What do you take out of that performance?
Yeah, they're a tough outfit, North. They defend really well. They're good around the ball, so we knew it was going to be a hard game. And we probably took time to kind of find our rhythm and get going in the game. But I think we're really proud of that. Just the ability to hold our nerve and hang tough until we did get our opportunities late. Just proud of the group to be able to navigate through what was a tricky day conditions-wise then as well, and really hard opposition. I think that's the highest ever margin between our two teams that we've ever played in a game against them, and I think their highest losing margin for the season as well. So they're a tough outfit. They make games really hard to win against them, and they did that again on Saturday, but we found a way, and now this week's a new challenge.
Can you talk us through your goal?
Yeah, good to get onto one. I haven't kicked one for a few weeks. It was good. It was good to hit the scoreboard, but more importantly, just good to get to a point where we knew we were in a grand final. So, it was good.
Jaz, in terms of how the team's playing at the moment, a lot of people talk about timing the run of the club to peak at the end of the season. How do you think the team has settled going forward?
Yeah, I definitely think it's taken the season to build into our groove and find sort of what works for us from a strategy point of view, but also just where we're focusing our energy week to week, the kind of things we're rewarding in each other as teammates and coaches to us. So that took time for this season. It's probably been one of the lessons for us this year is, we make a grand final last year. You could be forgiven for thinking that you just turn up and rinse and repeat and do the same thing, and that should take care of itself. But the whole competition and all the other clubs and teams keep evolving, so we have to as well, and we had to. And the first 5 weeks of the season, we were probably just grinding our way through, and for the most part, kind of ticking off outcomes and results, but hadn't quite found exactly what it was that we wanted to stand for and how we wanted to go about our business. So that's probably what the last 6 or 7 weeks has been about. And now, just a chance to go out there and test it again and put it on show, and hopefully it's our best game of the season in terms of those things that we want to represent.
Had a big family crew there on Saturday too. We saw them all down on the fence at the end of the game. What does it look like logistically for the Pearce family this week? Flights and tickets going everywhere? Yeah,
spending a lot of my AFLW wage on flights. But no, it'll be good. It'll be awesome for the whole squad to get, I know as we walked around the ground on Saturday, Arvo, the amount of D's fans and family and friends who were madly on their phone booking tickets and that kind of thing. It'll be pretty exciting. I think there'll be a pretty good red and blue contingent up there, which will be really important, and we're just so grateful for their support. That'll be our 4th interstate game for the season, and they've travelled far and wide to support us, and I'm sure Sunday will be no different.
What about, I know you spoke after the game about how uncomfortable you are with things being about you, but it's kind of reality, isn't it? How conscious are you of it and shutting it out, or do you get to a point where you embrace it?
I honestly, it's not reality really. You won't find many people in here kind of making it about me. I do get a bit uncomfortable about it because this team has been, I'm just a small part of it, and Mick and Paxi, Lil, Lampy, Loz, Kate Hoare, all these people that have been there since the early days. I am playing for them as much as I feel like they're playing for any legacy of mine. It's not the be all and end all to me, and it's definitely not to the club either. It's bigger than one person, and hopefully, for me, the result just means that we get a memory to last a lifetime and a reason for us to keep getting back together over the years. So that's bigger than anything.
I'll just ask about Liv, her first full season with you after the recap, obviously, and coming from Geelong. What she brought to the group?
Oh, just her determination and competitiveness. I've always loved about her, admiring from afar when she was at Geelong, but that edge that she's brought to our team I've loved. Just competes really hard, goes so hard at the football, inspires her teammates to do the same, and she's quite commanding as well, which I love about her, like drawing it out of the rest of us. Yeah, she's a ripper, smart footy brain. So she's been a great addition to our team. I loved that she was nominated as one of the most improved players this year. I was like, she's always been pretty handy. But yeah, to see her have a full pre-season this year and just build her confidence, yeah, we're getting heaps out of her now. It always seems to take time with people coming back from an ACL, but I couldn't believe when she got nominated in that team, what is it, the 22 under 22. It sort of shocked me that she was still not even 22 years old yet. She's such a, a competitor and an experienced footballer and wise head. She's been a beauty to have around.
What about one of your older teammates in Kate? She's had a pretty good season too. How have you rated her year?
Kate Hoare?
Yeah.
Oh, she's outstanding. Like, she's always been one of the absolute pros of the comp in terms of the way that she prepares and goes after trying to get better. Just elite skills, huge work rate, and then she's really stepped up in her leadership this year as well. I've loved having her as the vice captain. Paxi did such a good job for a long time, and Kate's certainly grown in that area this year. Like, just the amount of support that she's given me with leading the team has been huge, and yeah, she's an absolute great person to go out and play with every week, because she can do the hard stuff, which we saw her doing on the weekend, like some of her tackling and smothers and that kind of thing. But she can do the absolute sublime as well. So she's, a great teammate.
Daisy, you said the sun will come up after a grand final, whatever the result is. But is there a sense of pride that this club has been a contender since day one and you've been part of it?
Yeah, pride and just gratitude from a playing perspective. Like Mick and Todd, our list manager, it's not lost on me that every single season that I've played AFLW in and we've gotten to play as a club, you felt like you're a chance of contending, and that I don't think has been the case at every club. So it's pretty special, and something I'm proud of, but I'm also grateful for because of the amount of work that goes into that.
You guys go tomorrow night? I imagine soft drinks never tasted so good.
Yeah, yep. Off to the W Awards tomorrow night, and whilst it's not what we're all about, it'll be good to go and see some of the individuals in the competition, and hopefully a few of our Demons girls acknowledged on the night. But yeah, should be good.
Looking to the future, are you making plans? Is there a chance this might be your last game, or where are you at with that?
I honestly haven't made a decision on it. I'm just going to let myself stay in the moment and enjoy this week and have an almighty crack on the weekend, and then just see where the dust settles on that. It kind of feels like there's way too many variables in it for me to make a call, and just wait and see at the end of the year.
Do you feel like if you win, then?
Oh, it's not so much.
No.
I don't feel like it hangs on a result. It'll just be. I'm a pretty intuitive kind of gut feel sort of person. I just need time to let it all sink in and see where I'm at, and sit down and have a chat with the list manager and coach and all of that kind of thing. And yeah, it's just not something that I'm rushing to make a call on. Don't feel the need to, and just looking forward to going out there and competing on the weekend.
So you definitely won't be making, just to be clear, won't be making a decision on Sunday?
No, not unless I get that intuition and gut feel in No. I think I'll need more time than that.